And leave Elon alone news, which I agree with. Leave the man alone. Let him better humanity, okay?
Why is everyone so mad at him?
Because he slips and says some dumb stuff. I'm like,
he's human.
He's a human.
You know what? He's gonna get us off fossil fuels.
He's gonna save humanity,
Yes.
so it's like, oh, let him say dumb shit every once in a while. Just ignore, just be like, it's fine. Just let him save us all. He's gonna save all of us and make our lives better.
And do people forget that nerds are really socially awkward?
Yes, exactly.
He's the ultimate nerd.
They think of him as Iron Man, though.
They don't really understand
impossible.
empathy. They don't. I'm like, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, just let him save our lives and just say, let him say.
Showers like once every week. Like every nerd is like that.
I love him. I love Elon Musk. I love him. He could literally come out and be like, Indian people are just stinky and dumb, and I'd be like, okay.
Just continue to save the world.
It's cool. I can't wait to go to Mars. It's cool. Like, I don't care. Submitted by Meatloaf is my spirit animal.
Hey, Meatloaf. Dog. That's our dog.
He's a big fluffy German Shepherd that's scared of everything.
Elon Musk and his girlfriend unfollowed each other after drama with Azealia Banks. Wow. Does that mean they're broken up?
That's what people are assuming.
On Twitter, they unfollowed.
Azealia Banks once again.
Strikes.
You know, I went on a one-on-one with Azealia on Twitter once.
Oh yeah?
She was like going off on Zayn Malik, and then I jumped in.
Who's Zayn Malik?
Zayn Malik is the guy
singer?
from One Direction. Oh, the boxer.
Oh, he's
Were you pretty happy when that happened?
So tell us, fill us in.
Zayn is. I love Zayn.
Oh, he's your friend?
What was she saying? What did you say? What did she say?
We don't like. We've like briefly talked to each other. Me and Zayn through his cousins, and he watches my stuff. So that's all I know. So
Zayn.
Azealia was just going off on like Indian people. She's just saying the most.
What?
Like we're hairy. We stink. Curry eaters. We don't.
What's wrong with curry eating?
Yeah, curry's bomb.
You know what? I don't know why the
monkeys, like just saying the worst thing you can say about Indians, and I just called her out. I was like, yo, like,
Can you be funny?
I forgot what it was. Yeah, literally, I was like, this isn't even like funny. But I think that's pretty much what I said. I was like, so I just roasted her. I'm like, these would be great if these are funny, but they're not. I'm like, you're just. And then she said something to me that was really offensive about like being hairy or something, and I was like,
Does she know who the fuck you are?
no, this was like a few years ago. But what happened was like I did that, but there's people that still stand for Azealia Banks. Like, I feel like Black feminist Twitter just loves Azealia Banks still, regardless.
It's so funny that she would use like racial epithets that were used against black people. You know,
That's what I'm saying. She's always complaining about racism. I'm like, you literally said the most racist, ignorant shit to Indian people and to me and Zayn, and it's like, don't cry if you're doing the same shit. Like,
she's like, you Indian people and your fucking nappy hair. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, what's going on?
You guys love fried chicken?
Yeah, like
she said something about like, so I'm Punjab, like the language I speak is Punjabi. That's like, you know, a lot of people are Punjabi, and she said something about Punjab and the rivers or something, and I was like, this isn't even accurate. It wasn't even accurate. It was just like, you're just so lazy and dumb.
You're so lazy.
it's offensive, right? How lazy it is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm just mad at how.
do your research.
Yeah, she's
At
just
least
like
pull up Wikipedia.
just angry and lazy and dumb.
You know?
But her music is great. Like, I love Azalea's music. I fucking love her
What
music.
we always talk about here is like sometimes your art is so
Separate the artist from the art.
As you should.
I always do.
Yeah. Like, I love her music, but I just think she's annoying.
So you piece of trash. They just bump her music.
I'll still bump her music, and I think it's great. Yeah.
So here's a photo of all the three people that we're talking about. Elon, Azealia, and Grimes.
Grimes? Who's Grimes?
She looked different during the.
Oh, that's his girlfriend?
Yeah, this one. This is when.
Yeah,
This is when
okay.
they came out as like a couple at the Met Gala.
Elon Musk looks
Why they look evil?
Elon Musk literally looks like a Korean man that turned white. Yeah, he got like surgery to become a white person. He looks fucking Korean as fuck.
Yeah, he's.
He does. That's kind of weird.
I have an uncle that looks just like him.
Yeah, he's
believe in
from South
Elon, man.
Africa.
I don't care. I believe in it.
But
So what's the drama?
Probably has like $2 swap meet slippers underneath.
Yeah, what was the drama with them?
So Elon, like what you were mentioning earlier, he's been saying some crazy shit about Tesla and like 20% or some shit, like it dropped. Like his Tesla company has been taking a hit because of the shit that he's been tweeting.
Well, they want to remove him from the board too. Or
Yeah, they want to
something,
remove him from the board.
Damn.
He's the brains of the.
He said something before that dropped 6% too, and
Yeah.
then it now
the
dropped.
Republican thing.
Yeah.
So apparently you pay like $40,000 to like Republican funding or something, but it's like
Yeah, it keeps going up and down.
people
like
got
crazy.
really mad. Everyone's like, "Wow, how dare you?" And it's like, well, you don't know where the money went, and it probably went to like some Republicans that are progressive. because there's progressive Republicans, and then he also
funny,
he's
dude.
paid money to like so many other things. That was just like a fraction of like. And then sometimes you got to play politics. You have to pay some people to get something done that is going to be better for
The greater good.
the greater good. You have to do some things that people might not understand, and it's
He
like.
made solar energy into a box this big to power.
Wait, I don't understand what's
Alright?
wrong with
Leave him
giving
alone.
money to the Republican Party. Like, people are treating Republican Party like it's the Nazi Party.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Kanye when he was like, "Yo," it's like even Chance was.
They're still American.
Not all black people are Democrats.
Yeah.
And it's so you can't. How can you just qualify into like one party or another party? Like there's people there's a huge.
There's
spectrum.
people that feel that minorities, if they're not on the left, then they're backstabbers.
Yeah.
To me, I don't. It's like you can be center, you could be moderate.
You can be
Well, it goes
you.
back to being lazy though.
Be an independent thinker and
Right.
believe what you.
This identity politics is fucking crazy, man.
I'm a communist.
But anyway, so he was saying.
Yeah, and you know what? You're allowed to be that.
You're allowed to.
as entitled to think that and believe
Right.
that as much as you want.
Thank you.
So that's all just been going on, right? So then Azealia said that she was going to be making music with Grimes, and so she stayed over at Elon Musk's house for the weekend, trying to wait for Grimes to stop, because she says coddling her boyfriend, so then they can finish this one song together. And she also posted these messages between the two, between Grimes and Azealia.
What?
Where Grimes
Why would she
says
do that?
he has
This is Azealia. That's the mistake he made, inviting her to her house.
Yeah. You don't invite crazy to your home.
Elon says
You
that
don't.
he's never
Not
met
into your home.
that he's never met her or anything.
Can you turn it back around? I'm curious.
Okay, so Grimes told Azealia, according to this here, he has a giant dick. And then she was like, wowza.
Makes him look good, huh?
Like, how giant? She's like, I don't know. I guess I could measure it. LOL, he be like, what the fuck? He's always like, what the fuck though? It's funny. You guys are like, and then Azealia says, LOL, but you're skinny. Your coochie is probably tight. Everything probably feels big to you. And then Grimes says, like, he's so proper old English. But he's very open-minded. Azalea's like, isn't he South African? And then Grimes says, but you know, South African white people from that era are like worse. Most proper English people, basically. I thought he was a wild thornberry for the longest, says Azealia. Grimes says he has a fake made-up accent. And then Azealia laughs, and then Grimes is like, it's not like South African. His family talks South African, and he has a weird accent that doesn't actually exist. Whatever. All this.
So how big is his dick is a real
That's
question.
what I want to know.
I don't even trust Grimes. If she's having this whole conversation with Azealia, I'm like, she's probably like Azealia. Like, he probably got conned. My man, Elon, got duped by that skinny coochie. Like, she said.
Power of the pussy.
It is. And he's like, I don't know what's going on. I just want to make cars and make humans better. I
That's
don't know
why
what's
they
going on.
used this photo of him for the article.
Look how crazy she looks.
They conspired.
Look how low-key crazy.
Both of them conspired.
Really crazy.
Anxiety crazy. And it's like,
So
and
then-
he's just like trying to fix humans.
Yeah, so
I love
then
Elon.
it was reported that he unfollowed Grimes.
Because he was like, bitch, you backstabbed me.
Well, not really, because not everyone knows that he has a big dick.
No, but it's bad for his company.
Big dick makes your stocks drop.
Dude, he'll be fine.
No, it's personal shit.
No, and then also Azealia was saying that staying in his house was like the real episode of Get Out. And that
Nah,
she
I
saw
don't believe
him.
any of that, man. She exaggerates.
The government, dude. The government's just trying to stop all of this because he's making humanity
She's
better.
so fucking.
I agree.
They're implanting all these.
I don't believe anything she says, man.
She also
After
said-
being her, it's a personal thing.
that stinky, hairy comment she made, fucking lowbrow jokes.
Another thing she said too was,
How can you be an advocate against racism when you're fucking racist yourself?
Yeah, that doesn't.
hella racist. She said, I saw him in the kitchen tucking his tail out in between his legs, scrounging for investors to cover his ass after that tweet. He was stressed and red in the face. He's not cute at all in person.
Who cares?
Who cares? What the fuck is
It doesn't
Elon
have to
Musk?
do with anything about what the work you're.
Yeah.
Why are these
You can instantly tell. It's like you're caring about his look. Yeah, of course. If you're like your stocks are going down, you're gonna stress out.
Dude, Elon Musk could look like a fucking thumb. I don't give a fuck. All right, he's fucking smart.
He's more handsome than the Alibaba dude. That fool looks ugly as
You
fuck.
can tell how superficial this whole thing is.
You talking about Jack Ma?
Yeah, he looks. He looks.
ridiculous?
Yeah, he looks pretty interesting.
He just looks like he just stopped developing after becoming a fetus.
It's because his face. It's his face is too
Look up
small
one picture
for
of
his
Jack.
head.
He's this Chinese billionaire. He's the one that like
looks like
started
he's the brain.
Alibaba.
What's Alibaba?
It's like this site where a lot of people go to get like wholesale over in China.
Amazon of China.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, this guy, yeah.
Yeah, you see how small his.
It looks like somebody photoshopped his face.
Yeah. He's like one of the fastest growing billionaires.
But yo, then that means is that his brain just really big?
Yeah, I think his brain is huge.
What I don't understand is why is he gotta be so fucking ugly, dude? It's not fair. You know what I mean? It's just not fair.
Now you're just sounding like
Yeah,
now you sound like Azealia.
How are you different than her?
No. This is why I care. Okay, because we want good representation of Asians, and it's just so unfortunate that, like, I mean, so we have like a lot of rich, billionaire white dudes that are like. That look good, like Elon and then fucking Richard Branson in his heyday, and like
all context.
You know what I mean?
It's all beauty context.
No, it's not, because Alibaba, even in Asian terms, Jack Ma, even in Asian terms, he's not beauty, dude.
Okay, in Indian culture, it's considered more beautiful to be light skinned. You could be beautiful and like symmetrical face, and you have dark skin. You're instantly considered ugly.
I think that's everyone in this.
That's all Asian. Yeah, sure. That's all Asia.
Mexicans too.
And it's like that's crazy. But that's beauty context.
But even in Asian standards, that motherfucker's ugly as fuck.
There might be a girl out there that loves
Money.
no small faces and big heads.
I'll say this. I'll just say this. Jack Ma's face, legit.
Can't win in this circle, okay? Get that through here. He's not gonna win amongst these people.
Low-key, I think he's kind of cute. He's got a.
Jack Ma, like this is what I see when I see his face. It looks like a skull with no meat on the inside and the skin just attached to it. That's what it looks like. That's why he looks a little weird. You know what I
See
mean?
everything pulsating, like.
You know what? His head is like he has a smaller face, but his head's so big, and it's like if I was a girl, I would be like, that'd be a good face to sit on because there's so much room to sit. But the face is so concentrated.
It's like a toilet
Everything's
seat.
just happening in
Hey,
one
break
area.
your world a little bit. Girls don't really care to sit on guys' faces all.
You know what? I'm not a girl. I'm just like whatever I hear from the internet. I'm just like, oh, that's what girls like, sitting on faces, because everybody's talking about sitting on faces and eating ass.
That
So
one looks like a Catholic
I know, everyone's
that's
talking about eating
that's
ass.
so
Why?
obviously that's the thing. It's relatable.
His head, God, Jesus, dude, you could headbutt the fuck out of somebody.